I have got a package that has just arrived. I've been waiting for a very long time for this. I can't wait to show you. Do not go anywhere. Stick around. What is this? Hey everybody, it's me, Scott Galaxy, back with another episode of The Layman Video Gamer. Today I've got a special package that I have literally been waiting for years to get, and it's mainly because these things just don't pop up. They were made in limited quantities, and in fact they were made at a place and made available anyway. They were sold in limited quantities at the Cowlitz Gamers for Kids Expo, and that may give you a hint of what I've got, but this is just one of those games I've wanted for a long time, and it's finally here. So I'm going to show you what it is, tell you why I'm so excited about it, and then hopefully we can pop it in and play some, which would be great. Yes. All right, well, here it is. This is Spot Goes to Hollywood for the Sega 32X. The Sega 32X. Now, this is a canceled game, and it was dumped a while ago, and it was, again, made in very limited quantities. And this one you can see right here, this was 9 of 35 that were done. So I'm very excited to see this. You know, they had the packaging ready to go, and this is what it would have looked like, probably, more than likely, had it actually come out. And this one is, you know, it's got the manual inside, the 32X cartridge. It all looks pretty good. And, you know, you're going to pay a lot for this. This is why I've been waiting for a while, because it can get pretty pricey, and I paid for this. And if you're willing to do it, that's great. I'm just a big fan. I've got the entire Sega 32X library already, so just adding more of these unreleased games, and I've got a few, is just kind of icing on the cake for me. So I'm going to pop this in. Let's take a look at it and see how much different this looks than what the Sega Genesis was. From what I understand, it's about 90% complete. It's definitely not a completed game. And then there's I believe, some kind of cool 3D stage in there too, very Space Harrier-esque. So we'll take a look at that, and let's go pop it in. As I mentioned, this game is just one of 35 hard copy releases that were made available back in 2014. At that time, this game was going for $45, with all the proceeds going to the Children's Justice and Advocacy Center, which is obviously a great thing. Now, as you can see from the beginning intro and the options menu, it really isn't that much different than what you would find on the Genesis release. And I can't really tell, but it doesn't seem like the audio has made a significant jump at all either. So take that into consideration if you're ever looking to get this game. But that being said, this is a much prettier, nicer, and fuller version of the Genesis release. I never played the Genesis version, but I do own the Saturn version, and I do actually like it. But like most isometric 3D games, the controls are, you know, they're an acquired taste. It's going to suck at first, but you will get used to it. Now the good news is there are 13 stages in all, and all kind of give a wink to some of the biggest Hollywood movies of all time. Certainly a wink to the genres that were biggest on the big screen. I didn't capture footage of all of them for you here, but maybe I will sometime down the road. Now, as I stated in the intro, this game is about 90% complete, so there are some things missing, like titles, items, some of the mechanics weren't really fine-tuned yet. They just hadn't finished everything, and you're going to see bits and pieces of tiles missing here, big chunks of pieces missing in other stages, but there are some nice things in it too, like this 3D flying sequence that kind of harkens back to memories of Space Harrier or some of those cool 3D Sonic stages as well. That being said, the point of this game really was just to show you what could have been. I, for one, am a huge fan of the 32X. I have the entire library, as I said, and there were a lot of games that were canceled that really could have showcased the system, or add-on, or peripheral, however you want to categorize it. But this game was one of them. But history is what history is, right? It does feel nice to be able to take a peek into what could have been, though, every now and then. And, of course, like I said, it's going to cost you some money. Now, if you're looking for a copy of this game, I believe the ROM may have been dumped a few years ago, so you may be able to find it out there somewhere in the interworld. But if you're looking for one of the few limited hard copies that were released back in 2014, you just got to keep your eyes open on those auction sites, and they're bound to pop up at some point. And that's how I found mine. So there you have it. That is Spot Goes to Hollywood for the Sega 32X. I really enjoyed it. It's just one of those games that you're like, once you play it, it was great on the Genesis, and then when you play it with the Sega 32X, and it's kind of like the forbidden fruit, right? You're not even supposed to have it in the first place, and then the chance to play it makes it just that much more special, even though it's incomplete. It's just super, super cool. So, again, that's Spot Goes to Hollywood for the Sega 32X. Let me know what you guys think of the game below in the comments. Please subscribe and hit that bell before you go. And we'll see you on the next episode of The Layman Video Gamer. I'm going to go play some more Spot.